Hello everyone, welcome back to Adam's DIY Garage, and today we're going to be building a fire pit. And I've already prepped some of it for us so we can skip all the boring stuff, the stuff that everybody knows how to do. But essentially what's going on here is we have our fire ring set right where we want it. And what I did was I just took my rake and just raked around it, got a nice line, took my shovel and just dug a nice even hole all the way around, trench all the way around, flattened it out. And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna dump some stone in there and get it all raked out level. And then what we'll do after that is we'll rake all this dirt out flat, and hopefully we'll have a nice little fire pit going on. Then once we get the stone in the hole, we're going to lay our blocks all the way around it and test it out. Hopefully it'll be done and we'll see what's going on. So some of the tools that you're going to need is a garden rake, a spade shovel, and a leaf rake. If you have a flat shovel, that'll work too, but for the most part, this is what you're going to need. And also you're going to need a level and a rubber mallet. And you're going to need your son to come help you. So first things first is we're probably going to want to clear away some of this dirt so that we don't end up knocking it back in the hole when we start dumping our stone. So I'm just going to gently just come out here and just rake it out nice and flat and see where we're at. Try and get it nice and flat and even all the way around. I'm not worried about compacting it at this second. Just trying to get it moved out and away so that it doesn't fall down into the hole. And I'm just gonna come around and just, rake out the big chunks, rake it flat, get it nice and even all the way around. I think eventually I'm gonna plant grass around it, see what happens. And as far as the depth of the trench goes, we're here in the northeastern part of the US, so I did dig it down probably a solid 4 inches. Could you go deeper? Yeah, why not? Deeper the better. But I think 4 inches is about good enough for our purposes. I don't think it's going anywhere. And if it does, we have another video to show you how to fix it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I've got other stuff around here that I've buried and raked out level and flat and hasn't really moved. So I'm not worried about frost or anything like that moving the blocks around. We'll just work our way around like that now that we got it nice and level and flat all the way around it. So I think what I'm gonna do next now is go ahead and take my leaf rake and just go ahead and rake out the big chunks and sticks and everything else and essentially make it look pretty. So now what I'm gonna do, wait for my son to scoop some rocks. You need help? There you go. Here. All right, go dump it in the hole. So I guess before I start dumping stone in here, I'll just show you kind of sort of what's going on. So essentially I just took my spade shovel. Well, at first I started with my rake, my garden rake, made it nice and circular all the way around. It's about 16 inches. And then I just took my spade shovel and just worked my way around, nice and level. Got down to nice hard dirt that wasn't disturbed. And I'm just gonna put my stone on top of that, fill this up. Like I said, it's about 4 inches deep. So, and I leave my ring there so that when I fill my stone in, this doesn't collapse over here. And then also, I know exactly where to place my stone too. And that'll help me too once I start to lay the blocks for the ring. I'll know exactly where to place it. So that's pretty much it there. And I'm just basically just gonna work my way around. Till we fill it up, even with the ground around it. And I will take my garden rake, or steel tine rake as some people like to call it. Just rake it out flat real quick. And then go get some more. And then come over here, since I'm about halfway done, or 2/3. Just check my level. Plumb. A little bit high here.
You forgot to put the hammer, Daddy.
Level. And level.
Daddy.
So that's an easy fix. So you got that high spot right there. We'll just take some from the low spot. Sometimes it helps to turn your garden rake upside down because it has a straight edge there. That'll also help you level it out.
You forgot that thing, Daddy. You forgot that thing.
And we come back and
Daddy.
do it all over again. Back. And guys, honestly, I'm just going by eyesight. All right, guys, that's it for part 1. Next up, we'll raise up the steel liner. We'll start placing our blocks around it, and just continue to build it up until we're at our finished and installed height. And at that point, I think it'll be time to make a fire. So make sure you stick around. Stay tuned for part 2. Like it, subscribe it. You guys know what to do. Thank you.